usual fashion, our life is crazy. I
Um,
mean, it wouldn't be our life if it wasn't crazy, right?
Crazy is an understatement.
Like, first of all, I've been getting home from work like super late.
Very late.
Like one night, I think it was 7:30, close to 8,
Mm-hmm. This is
and
gonna fall.
I don't think I've gotten home any earlier than about
Mm,
6:30 lately. I got home at like 6:20 today, but Brody had a 6:30 hair appointment. So I literally just drove up to the
I had,
driveway. He got in the car, we
yep.
drove there, and just got home like 5 minutes ago.
Had to get him from football, get everybody back here, get food in everyone's belly. It was just
For the record, everybody, pretty much the reason that we've moved our lives, we're not having lives, we're late, it's Brody.
pretty much.
Like literally, that kid needs to go somewhere every night. He's got football
Yeah.
practice. He's got the youth group. He's got the varsity games he goes to. He's got his football games. He's got
Friends.
haircuts, all sorts of stuff. He's
Oh,
always
he's
busy.
so busy.
Anyway, this is not the sponsor tonight because we don't have a sponsor tonight. But look at this that I was sent from this company. Booyah!
Beer box.
That's a beer box.
Yeah. And it was like a really big ordeal for me to like sign for this box. Like it was an
I
ordeal.
have not opened it yet. Did you open it?
I opened it to make sure that there wasn't anything like gonna blow up in it
Oh,
because
okay.
like literally when she
So
came
it
to the door,
would have blew up
pretty
on you.
much.
Thank you.
But when she came to the door, it's like, nope, I'm authorized. It's got to be Eric. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm his wife, and she's
You're
like,
like, what's in this package?
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? She's like, I don't know what it is. Needs to be refrigerated. Yeah, and then I knew kind of right away. Okay, it's probably beer. But yeah,
I'm seeing some comments about the shirts. Are we talking about these?
probably your shirt.
If we're talking about these, by the way, these I got from royora.com. I put the link down in the description of this video, and we actually have a code for them, FWF15. You can get 15% off your whole order. And this place, like, first of all, I got these shirts.
Are we not
and
plugged in? Someone's saying they can't hear us.
Everybody else can hear us. So, James, turn up your volume.
No, it's Laura.
Huh?
Oh, Laura. Oh, she said she can hear us.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I say when I opened these shirts up? Do you remember?
I don't know. You love them.
I love them. Like
No,
the,
but like, see,
the material is like so cool.
that is one of the things that like I was a little worried about at first. I'm like, okay, but what kind of,
Well, they have different materials, but like I made sure I got the ones that are like super lightweight.
super like breathable.
Breathable.
Because we live in Florida. Hello.
Like I'm really picky with like the sleeves on my like Hawaiian style shirts too. Like sometimes they go way up to here. These ones are much longer. I love the fit.
They look so good on you.
Love the fit. They got like 2,000 different designs on that website. There's so many cool designs that I want. They have like Christmas Hawaiian shirts. They got Halloween Hawaiian shirts. They got like rocket launch themed ones, Greg. So get yourself a rocket launch Hawaiian shirt for the rocket launch coming up.
And they do have like normal looking ones too. Right?
They have normal ones too.
Because I'm the one who picked these ones out because I don't know, I just wanted to have fun with it. And like this, I felt like this totally like matched your personality and like how we are, and they're loud and whatever. But like you can get like normal, like,
Is this not normal? I mean,
you know what I mean?
This shirt
like some
not
people
only,
don't want naked mermaids on their
This
shirt.
shirt's got sharks. It's got flaming coffins.
Yeah.
See that? And it's got mermaids. Like they go
Right.
together. It's like a tattoo style. You
Well,
know?
right. Some people may want just like a,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
anyways, royaura.com, ROYAURA.com. Use our code FWF15, 15% off your whole order. Dan, if Dan's in here, I know Dan told me he ordered like 15 shirts. Guys, check out their website. They are,
It's
I'm
awesome.
not kidding. Like they have some awesome shirts, and very reasonably priced. I mean,
I'm
like
getting
shirts like
Papa.
this, 20, 25 bucks, plus you get 15% off. So again, they're not even sponsoring tonight. I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Thanks, Jules. Jules likes my shirt. It's Target. I don't have any
yours.
code.
Well,
It was quite a while ago, but they always had fun stuff
I'm
like
gonna
this.
open this up.
We're just on to Eric. It's Eric's night.
It's
tonight.
Eric's night.
Yeah. He gets all the goodies.
Oh, what's that?
It's a
Maybe I shouldn't have did that. I'll do it this way. We
It's
got
a coaster.
stickers. We got coaster. Are they all coasters?
oh, these are coasters.
Okay, I got stickers too.
Ooh, what is this?
That looks like different kind of bud.
Yeah. Kind of matches my.
Cool. So this is like, again, like they didn't sponsor us, but they said like I reached out to them. So I'm like, hey, I like to drink different beers. We have a live stream, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of asked if they wanted to be a sponsor, but they're like, we'll send you a box. So this is pretty cool. It's like a subscription box where you pay a monthly fee. I think it's something like $40. And they send you 8
Oh my
beers.
gosh, that's a lot of beer in there.
They send you 8 beers. There's 6 12-ounce beers and 2 18-ounce beers, plus all these like coasters, stickers. There's a couple bags of beer nuts in here, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna pick a beer. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick yet. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I'm just grabbing
Pretty
one.
cool.
Lindsay put this in the fridge for me today. This is.
I did.
I love the name of this one. This is MC Hammerschlagen.
Oh boy.
It's a Oktoberfest style lager, and this is gonna be the beer I try first tonight. So, Lindsay, do you have anything you want to talk about?
Not really. Not really. Just, trying to wind down from our full moon of house tonight. Does anyone else feel like their kids lately have been like off the wall? Because it's been crazy over in this house. Just kids. Ugh.
Let's smell it.
Actually,
Smells like an
that's not-
Oktoberfest beer. You want to try it?
I know I don't, but that
MC,
doesn't
you
smell
want to
bad.
try my MC Hammerschlagen?
No.
Dustin says, Iowa peeps buying land in Florida. We found a lot in Sebring. Ever been to the area? It's an area we haven't been to yet. I have not been there. I do talk to a couple realtors that cover that area. It is a little bit rural. It's got some lower priced homes. It's not necessarily close to anything, but it is a pretty area. I think it's one of those areas that's going to be up and coming, kind of like 10, 15 years ago. There wasn't much in Clermont where we are now, and look at how this area has boomed.
Mm-hmm.
And now Winter Haven is experiencing that same growth.
Yes.
Winter Haven's kind of starting to boom. I think an area like Sebring could be next in that 10 to 15 years. So maybe invest in some land there now, and maybe you'll reap the gains of that, down the road.
Mm-hmm.
You good?
Yeah, I can read them better up there than I can on a computer.
My eyes, I can't read anything there.
Somebody's...
Lindsay, your hair looks awesome
I know,
tonight.
so thank you so much. I'm actually, I don't know, I'm kind of crazy. I feel like I maybe want my blonde back. I don't know.
You're just looking at yourself
Yeah,
on the camera,
well, I'm
thinking
gonna-
about your hairstyle.
Yeah. I'm going to deal with it because Lord knows what I paid to make it this way. So I'm going to give it a little bit longer and have, a little bit of fall fun with it, but don't be surprised if I'm super blonde again.
So other people are saying their kids are crazy too.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. Like I literally sat them all down and I'm like, what is going on? Let's start one by one. Take notes. Like, what is happening? Because you weren't here for it.
I haven't been home, I feel like, at all.
No, you really haven't. Lucky you.
And then
You got all the gifts and not here and so
Yeah,
that's okay.
I'll give you a gift later.
Holding down the fort.
You
Holding
catch
down
that?
the fort, but yeah.
Laura says it's official. We moved into our home in Wesley Chapel this past Friday.
Ooh.
That's mine. That's mine, Laura.
Congrats, Laura.
Kazoo for Laura.
No, kazoo
Cheers.
for you.
Kazoo for you. Oh, that first kazoo feels good in the morning, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's gonna
Morning.
wake Bo up.
Evening. And Frank. Man, I know I texted you
Frank the
today.
Tank.
Frank has something sitting in our P.O. box.
I know.
Somebody else has something sitting in our P.O. box. And I have the only key.
Mm-hmm. You do? Because
and
I could go during the day, but you have
I
it.
will try to remember to take it off my keychain tonight and give it to you so that you can go. We have a couple packages sitting in our P.O. box, but like I said, I've been getting home from work after the post office is closed, and these are too big for them to actually put in the box, so they keep them behind the counter, and then you only have a little slip in your box, and you got to go up to the counter and deal with that whole smorgasbord.
Yeah, we
there,
literally were running around, and then you got there, and you couldn't even
Well,
get it.
first I got there, and I
Oh, yeah,
forgot my
the
keys
key.
because I had your keys. I drove back home, got the key, went there, and it was after hours, but there was just the slips in the box, and I'm like, dang it, now I drove here twice for no reason. Mm-hmm. It's kind of how the world's been going lately.
Well, that's pretty typical for you. You go to the grocery store, you get full groceries, you don't have your wallet.
Yeah.
It's
Stuff like that happens. You gotta...
yeah, quite frequently over here. Are
James-
the spiders gone? No, I actually have
That's
a
why
picture.
we're still in here.
I have to show them what was on our window today.
For the record, one of my chores this weekend is cleaning out the garage, and I'm going to like take everything out. I'm going to shop vac everything. I'm going to blow it all out. I'm going to go to Home Depot, and I'm going to get like 2 big jugs of that Home Defense, and I'm going to douse like the entire garage. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to move back out there.
Look at what was on our window. How do you do this? Is that good?
Yeah, right there. Don't put it too close. It gets
Look
blurry.
at that alien.
I think it's called a mole cricket.
Invasion creature. And then I even got a close up because there was something in its second mouth. And it was like eating. You see that other bug inside there? Like, what is happening? What is happening? Then I'll show you guys this one too, because this was just all in a day's work, guys. Then we have this little fun guy who's not so little. Yeah, it's always just... Look, doesn't it look like he has a face on him?
Oh, it does. I've never seen one like that.
Look at that. It looks like he has a face on his body.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, get ready. Because, well, Nana already told me. She's like, when I get there, I want you by the door. Have the door open so I can just dart and run in. I'll tell you though, your lady that dropped the beer box, I was waiting because like all the grasshoppers were like, they wait. That's their spot. Like that's their prime spot is the front door. They wait for someone to come out and then they just jump on you. But I looked in the peephole after she walked away and like she was swatting the grasshoppers like ding, ding.
Ding dong.
Yeah. We literally have our own like, between all
we have our own ecosystem.
Well,
here,
but we also have like our own like, it's like our own alarm system. We got our friend black racer in the bushes. Mm-hmm. And then we just have all the giant like steroids crickets.
Oh my God, they're huge.
They're huge.
James says a little Florida trivia. In 1960, when I was born in North Florida, the population was 5 million. 62 years later, 22 million. My home state has grown so much. A lot of changes, mostly for the better. Thanks, James, for sharing that. Greg said I may or may not have dropped something off at the post office yesterday. Aww.
Thank you.
Clara said, sorry I'm late. Hey guys, what's bugging you? Funny, Clara.
We've never had this, but you know, just for people coming down here, if you're going to live kind of rural, because we're really rural where we are right now. And in a new subdivision, brand new housing, you are going to probably have an uptick of this kind of stuff. We've never experienced this here. So,
Beach Vacation Dreamin' said,
like
how
this.
big was that black spider? Probably like the size of a quarter?
No. Oh my goodness, no.
A nickel?
He's chilling. He's on the inside. He's got his little home that on this side, Eric.
Oh, I thought I saw something inside for a second, but I
No.
didn't.
Oh my gosh, no. He has his little spot. Oops, sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
But all the spiders that hit our back porch right here, they're well fed because they eat everything else that's on my screen door. Like all
they eat the lizards.
The lizards, yeah, I'll never forget that coming downstairs and a spider literally eating a lizard. I'm like, what is happening?
Clara says we should get a flamethrower.
Yeah, I'm.
Aww. And Trista says I sent y'all some license plates yesterday too. The husband forgot to put the card in there, so I'll have to send that separate. Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Trista. That's awesome. And I gotta get this garage cleaned out so that we can feel comfortable out there again. Get the spiders eradicated.
Once you know. I just don't think we can go back.
I think I can.
I don't think so.
Either that or we're going to have to just figure something out for inside because we got to get our wall of license plates and our backdrop and everything back.
I think we will. He's going to vacuum everything out and then I have the bug people coming back. Actually, they came here. I had to leave. So they're coming back and they're going to bring like the big guns, they said.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope they bring that flamethrower.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, any info on Lehigh Acres? Jennifer, I've never been to Lehigh Acres. I don't want to give info on some place I've never been to. I suggest joining our group. It's called Let's Move to Florida, a group by Florida with 5. The link to that's down in the description of this video. Ask the question there because more than likely there's people in the group that live there, have lived there, are thinking about living there, done research there, and you'll get some good information from that.
There's been a couple people asking about Sully's birthday. So Sully had a great birthday. We, what did we do Friday? We celebrated and we got a cake.
We just got a cake and stuff on Friday.
No, but what did we do? Because we did something with Brody.
We did?
Yeah, because Brody was going to be asleep over Saturday.
I don't remember.
we did something just
The
with.
days blur together.
I know. We did something just with us, like our little family. And then we got him a cake, his favorite cake. And then he knows that he's waiting because my mom, Nana, and Papa are going to be here this week. And we're going to do a big, like, pool party, birthday party for Sully and Joe over at their condo. So that's where, like, the big party's going to be. But then Sunday, I took the kids while Eric studied. Eric had to study for real estate to renew it. And I took the kids. He's been asking to go to Sky Zone.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and partied at Sky Zone. So he had a really good time.
Yeah, that was a really good time. We had a good weekend, even though like I feel like I was on the computer all weekend.
Yeah.
Kelly says, "Hi guys, how you doing? How was?" Oh, that's what you just answered. Okay. Greg says he thought he had a bear in his trash a couple weeks ago. There's lots of black bear in Florida.
Are they skinny though?
They're skinnier than like the northern bear. They don't have to put on weight for the winter necessarily. You know, like for the cold winter, like the northern bears have to do.
Like even the deer here. How do people eat the deer here? Because like they're so
I don't know,
skinny.
man. I don't know. Annalicia's husband's birthday is tomorrow.
Ooh.
Annalicia's husband. Cheers.
Should we do a kazoo?
We can do a kazoo.
We'll do a kazoo. I think we kazooed them last year, didn't we?
I hope so.
I feel like we did.
I hope so. No, because last year at this time we were in Wisconsin.
Oh, that's right.
Kazoo to Annalicia's husband.
Uh-oh, chat.
And maybe if
disconnected.
Annalicia's husband, not on me, if Annalicia's husband watched and had his own account, we could wish him happy birthday by his name.
Yeah, the kids love Sky Zone too, Clara. Like
Yeah.
they were having a blast. And they really, like, my heart was racing with that slide. First of all, I never knew they had that
Oh my
slide.
gosh, if you guys saw our Instagram story, that was amazing.
They, like, hid that sucker in the back. Because we've been there quite a few times. And I never knew they had that slide. And Sally found it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think so. Well, the two teenage boys that were so helpful, the workers, they're like, he's really going to be okay. Like, we'll bring him up here. And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
You sent me that video. I
know.
couldn't believe it.
I know. And then even Lucy girl flew so far, but she loved every second. And like Sully just kept going up and up and up because it wasn't busy, so they could just keep going.
When Lucy went and she hit, like her legs, like went over the
she flew
in front of her head.
And I don't even know what I was expecting because I didn't know. I thought they were just gonna land in like a little ball pit type thing, and then all of a sudden when I saw her like literally like, psh, I was like, oh my gosh. But they were good, and they just like kept wanting to do it. So.
James says Florida bears do not hibernate, so they don't put on fat.
Get out of here.
Okay, I guess I didn't know they didn't hibernate, so that's cool.
Get out of here.
Nikki says in 2 weeks I will call Pinetta my home. Stress and nerves are all over the place. Nikki, like Amanda said, you got this.
You got this.
Where's Pinetta, first of all, because I don't know where that is.
I was just going to say, I was going to nudge you and say, where is that?
And make sure you come back in 2 weeks for your kazoo.
Kazoo.
Trista says,
So what do bears do when they relocate? Because that would, like, mess me up.
do they relocate?
Maybe.
I don't think that they get
I don't know.
I don't think so, Lindsay.
You don't think so?
No, I think they're...
Because that'd be like, hey, boo.
They
Like,
stand
hey,
there
dude, we don't sleep here.
Did you say hey, boo?
Yeah.
Hey, boo.
Hey, babe, boo. No, hey, boo,
Oh,
boo.
hey, boo, boo. Trista says, I get it. We just emptied our garage for the same reason in Virginia. And we took that opportunity to paint and purge, hence finding the license plates. Okay. Our old Hawaii one will be on the way soon, too. Oh, my gosh, if we get a Hawaii plate.
And
Clara, do you have Alaska? Like, oh
I thought we talked to her about that. Did we not?
That's like the two hardest ones to get.
That is, like, amazing. That was so cool.
What was I going to say? Pinetta's
Guys, we may have Nana and Papa on our next live. I didn't even talk to them about that. I don't want to throw them, like, put them on the spot if they're watching, but they've done them all the other times they've been in town. So, like, if anyone has questions for Nana and Papa on, like, how is it living farther away
Did they go
from
on the
their
lives with us, or did we just film a video with
No,
them?
they came on a live.
Okay.
There were people were asking like how they were doing with me being so far away and the grandkids and like just like their perspective of us being so far away. She did a really good job. Nana did a really good job.
As usual.
I didn't ask her this time, but like she loves it, so I'm sure she'll be okay with it. Otherwise, we'll just film something small with her. We can film something too.
Deborah says, hello, coming to Orlando next week for Halloween horrors and to meet with Ken. Williams' team to discuss our next steps with moving. Thanks for putting me in contact with their team. It's part of my team too, Deborah. That's my team, man.
That's awesome.
That's my guy right there, Ken. You will be in
We
great
love him.
hands.
He's awesome.
I'm sure there's people in this chat that have already worked with us and specifically with Ken. So if you have, holla, because Ken's the man. He'll get
Ken
you. He'll
is
get
the
you
man.
wherever you need to be. Frank
Did that
says,
just turn back on?
"What?
That was really weird.
What just turned on?
Did that light turn off and then come back on?
I don't think so.
I think it did.
I wasn't looking." Frank says, "On the way to Sebring, Kim and I saw bear crossing signs, but the sign looked exactly like a polar bear. What the heck?"
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
They definitely don't look like polar
They probably
bears.
got them on sale.
Probably.
You know, all that toll money, they couldn't buy regular bear
Because
ones.
the bears do not. Like, they look so small.
Johnny! This is Annalisa's husband. What's up, Johnny?
What is up,
Hey, you know
Johnny?
what? We gotta do it again. Kazoo for Johnny.
Kazoo for Johnny.
Nice to meet you, Johnny.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
I want to
Johnny
point out,
boy.
too, this beer, I was reading it before. Eagle Park Brewing Company. Guess where it's from? Muskego, Wisconsin.
I was going
eh?
to say Wisconsin.
It's from Wisconsin, eh? Of course it is. A beer box,
I was
right?
going to say Milwaukee, so.
It's pretty close. Not really.
No, it's not.
I don't think so. Greg says, after those, you need to play it from Guam and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Oh
Lots
my
of people
gosh.
move here
That'd be
from the
awesome.
Virgin Islands. Guam, maybe not so much. You know, I'll start putting it out in the universe. If we can get licensed, and Puerto Rico would be cool.
Oh,
like
I
we should get all of those. That'd be cool.
And just see how different they all look
Yeah.
from each other.
And Kyle gave us a Minnesota.
came in with
he
the
gave us
clutch.
2 Minnesota plates this weekend.
Minnesota.
One of them is from like 1960. So
Yeah.
that's freaking cool.
That's so cool.
And it's like so much heavier than like the license plates these days.
Instead of this where the sticker goes, wasn't it like metal where they like put over like it wasn't
Oh yeah,
stickers.
it was just a piece of metal that you put a rivet through. You know what? I've actually had this beer.
No way.
Yeah, I've had that one. I mean, I've had a lot of beers, so it's not that weird that I've had a couple
that's
of
true.
these.
Very true.
What do we got here? Short brew. Humalupalicious? There's so many different beers in here. This is cool. I
Very
like
cool.
that.
You get everything.
You know, if you ask, you shall receive.
Yeah.
Right? Most of the time you don't receive, but every now and then you get a little something. You know?
Yeah.
Sharing is caring. Kyle, I always share, man. What am I gonna say? I was gonna say, I saw a little bit of discussion in the chat earlier about a 100 challenge. First of all,
We ain't gonna make it to that.
we're not gonna get there because we only have 43 viewers tonight. I didn't put this out in the Facebook universe. I didn't put it in the Instagram universe. Oh my gosh, you know what I forgot to do? Should we talk about the
Yeah,
member-
that's your. Sorry, I just steal
Huh?
it today.
Oh,
Sorry.
what's up, bro dog? So we're gonna turn on channel memberships on our channel. That's something we should talk about.
I thought we weren't gonna. Say
Yeah, we're
anything
not
about
gonna like advertise. I just want people to
What,
know what
that's
it's
what you're doing right now?
You're right. It's not. No, it's informing.
it. Oh, okay.
Because we're not turning on channel memberships because we want to squeeze every dime out of everybody that's watching us.
No, it will just be a button there.
It's there because YouTube. It's gonna be there because YouTube sent us an email and they said, "Hey, you're a creator that has a community.
If you turn this
We'd
on."
like you to turn on channel memberships, and we'll pay you $500.
So we're like,
We'll turn it on, and they're gonna pay us like $5 for everybody that becomes a member. We're not pressuring anybody to become a member.
No.
And if you do, it's like I think I only put one option on there. It's the smallest one. It's like $5 a month. You get like special emojis that I uploaded. I forget what all the perks were.
we don't even really.
Like a badge by your name in the live
Yeah.
chat, like silly little stuff like that, you know. So I'm gonna put it on. Actually, I'm gonna do it right now because I had to do the last step from a computer. So we'll do it while we're talking. But I'm gonna turn that on. If
It's
you guys
just
are wondering
there.
what it
you
is,
don't need to do it.
it's on other channels now too. But yeah, we're turning it on because YouTube's just gonna pay us to turn it on. So we're gonna turn it on.
Yeah.
They can buy a lot of spider spray, right, Greg?
Oh my gosh.
We could just pretend that every like counts as 3 likes. We could pretend that. Oh, I forgot to say. I was gonna do what Kyle said. I was gonna take him up. If we get it to 100 likes, Kyle, give me a Vikings jersey. I'll put it on for the next live.
You are not.
I would put on a Vikings jersey for the next live. If you get this live to 100 likes before we're off. And I'm also gonna throw out there.
You heard it first.
It's
right
gonna
here.
be a little bit shorter live. I think we probably only got maybe a half an hour left. We're gonna keep it under an hour because it's not your fault we were on late. It's our fault. But I gotta get up at like 4:45 a.m. So I gotta go to bed at a decent time.
Yeah.
Look at everyone's like, Amanda's like, oh my gosh, her brain is blown. I'll put it on. It's just a jersey, you know?
Your son may not talk to you for a
plus,
little bit.
the Vikings beat up on the Packers. That's what you're going to know what I'm saying. Yeah, make 50 new accounts. Okay, Kyle. Do it up, man. You got anything you want to talk about, Lindsay?
Not much. I'm going to get back to... I've got to get back to my lunchtime with Lindsay's, but I'm also going to be doing... I'm going to be doing some filming and some things with Mr. Bo during the week. If you haven't followed us on TikTok, what you doing? You should go over there. We're having a little bit of fun over there. But I'm going to do some more like park reviews and things like that in the area where me and Bo, when we go on our walks and stuff like that, we've been checking out. I want to hit up all the spots. We've been to quite a few here in Clermont. But I want to hit up like the surrounding areas like Winter Garden, just everywhere, and take you guys with and do like the pros and cons of the park with, you know, all the different things that they have, the playgrounds, how the walking trails are, you know, if there's fishing, bathrooms, like all that kind of jazz. I'm also going to do like a lot of little like mom and pop spots too that I want to start doing with Bo, like just checking out. I'm going to start with downtown Clermont and just kind of walk you guys through the different shops down there, like what you can expect.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, like some of the food, how much things are, you know, kind of what I thought of it, the coffee shops, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to start doing that stuff. And TikTok is just easier for me to be able to do alone. It's just going to be easier. It's going to be easier for me to do the voiceover to explain more, and it will be easier for me to film shorter info with having Bo by myself. So somebody asked, can you post your TikToks on here so I can see them? I don't have TikTok. How can we do that?
All right, so who asked that?
Charlie?
Carly.
Or Carly?
Carly. I've tried that. I started doing it, and I noticed, like, YouTube's really weird. Like, they're trying to compete.
They all are.
Like, there was an issue when I started putting them on YouTube. It makes them into shorts, right? Like, YouTube shorts. And what we noticed when we did that is I was uploading, you know, one every couple days. And they were on YouTube. And it was fine. They weren't getting that many views. But what we noticed is then our regular videos, like, dropped down in views a lot. And as soon as I took all the shorts off, the next video we posted did like how we expected it to do. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's a coincidence.
Instagram's kind of like that too. Like if
we don't post all on Instagram. Oh, okay.
Like if you they're just so weird. Like anytime you mention any, like TikTok especially, if you mention you have YouTube or any of that stuff, like they don't put it out there. So
each one of these platforms wants to stand alone. They don't want you going on the other platforms. So if you're mentioning other platforms, they're not going to recommend your content as much.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to turn it on.
Yeah, so I want to do that. You know,
memberships are on.
I'm gonna do it in a way where it's like not. It's gonna be directed a lot for like moms and dads, but not really. It's gonna be. I want to make it so it's universal. So anyone that's wanting to go there, you know, just kind of list. Okay, hey, you know, like. These trails were amazing. They were easy to walk on. I felt sturdy. I felt safe. You know, there was wooden paths, you know, that had sides, or hey, this one was all dirt. You're side to side with, you know, wildlife on each side of you. You're this close to the water. Just kind of really, you know, so that you have a heads up and you know what to expect when you're stopping at these places. So I think that would be pretty cool.
And you're going to take a lot more of a role in like doing Facebook and Instagram and things like that.
I've been doing that, but like
the last like week you've really stepped it up.
I've tried to like really get on there because like everything's been so crazy when we moved back and, to Wisconsin, and then coming back here and then just getting situated, making sure the family's good. The pages have really missed some love and attention from Eric and I. And we know that, we acknowledge that. So we're going to make sure that I'm getting back on there and I'm filling you guys in. I want to do things like, I want to update you guys about community things going on. I want to update like, hey, this weekend, I know not all of you are here yet, but if anyone is looking in certain areas in the central location of where we are, like, hey, in Winter Garden, they're going to do this at the farmer's market this week, or hey, check out that. It also gives the people that are here, what's going on around us, but also I think it will be a really good thing to show people that there is so much community.
So you want to be like the voice of Clermont almost.
I mean, that's big, like, pants
some big
to
britches.
fit. Yeah, that's a big britches. But I want to be able to, really get more, intimate on there with you guys and be able to, be able to help with more things on there and be more, I don't know the word, like present on there and fill you guys in and bring you guys. I'll put pictures on there as well. So if you don't, it was Clara, right?
It was Carly.
I'll put pictures on there. If you don't see the TikTok, I will put pictures of each park and a little description of what I feel about it. So don't worry, you're not going to miss out. I will make sure each time I post a TikTok, there's always going to be pictures to go with it. And like, it's a 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 10 or, and list the reasons why. So you're not going to miss out, on that.
We're even going to get Lindsay to do some editing of some TikToks too.
Yes.
I think you'll do great.
I wanted to learn how to edit the YouTube, but the problem is Brody and Eric are such champs at that.
It takes a long time too.
It takes so long to learn, and I'm more of the like photo.
Good night, James.
Good night, James. I'm more of like the photo editor part of it that I feel like I would be like doing such a disservice with the videos, like the long YouTube, because I'm not up to par as good as Brody and Eric is. So
we have our first channel member.
Get out of here.
Greg, you the man. So
You the man.
as Lindsay was talking, I did the last step for it. So
what does that even mean? Like, what do we even do?
All right, so if anybody wants to see it, if you refresh your browser or your page or whatever you're watching on, now next to like subscribe, where subscribe would be and stuff, there's a join button. That's like a channel membership thing. Like I said, it's just like showing a little love to us, being a member of the channel. And Greg, you can try it out. If you like go to like the emojis, like click the emoji thing, we have our own little emojis. Look, we have a kazoo. We have our little, here, I'll put them in there. See if you guys can see what those are. They're kind of small, but we have a manatee, we have the state of Florida, we have the Florida 5 logo, and we have a kazoo.
Wow.
And those are for members only. Look at all, that's cool. We got our...
Cool.
So that's kind of cool. You can do that kind of stuff.
Very cool.
Greg, I beat you to it. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that.
Very, very cool.
I asked him to do it, and then I did it.
Thank you so much, Greg.
Yep, Greg, you're awesome, man. How do I get this off now? How do I get this off? I don't want that. No, I can't see the chat.
So yeah, be looking out for different stuff on our pages.
Yeah, we're trying, and we're mixing it up a lot on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going hard on TikTok, and I mean, we're not trying to like.
We're always gonna be with YouTube too. Like we're always gonna put.
Kyle's making accounts to try to.
Oh
make
my gosh,
That's
we're
funny.
always going to make sure that YouTube's taking care of it. It's been so crazy with Eric's new job starting. Not new job, but new project
right.
at work. It's been a little crazy, guys. And then football, and now the kids are in plays. And
Can I rant a little bit?
oh my gosh.
Y'all have some great TTs? What does that mean? Some great
Cholera.
TTs. Where do I join as a member? I refresh and don't see an option. Really? There's a join button, Nikki. There's like a join. Greg, maybe you can help out because Greg just did. Depends what you're watching on too, I'm sure.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh.
TikToks. Okay. See, that's how like old we are.
We
We're
are
boomers.
so old. I'd be like, wow.
We're boomers. We have some great TTs. Yeah.
Wow.
No, we
Thank you, Clara.
like I said, we've been going hard on TikTok. Not that we don't want to show YouTube love. It's just that like
It's
TikTok, I can make a TikTok lots
like-
of time. Well, not like that.
well,
it
pretty
takes
close.
a little bit.
Compared to YouTube, which takes
compared to
days.
YouTube, yeah, I can make a TikTok every day as long as I have an idea or some footage or something. I can make
It's
a
like
TikTok
boom,
every
boom,
day,
boom. Can get out there.
and it reaches more people. You know, it just seems like we're not abandoning our YouTube,
Oh,
so
no.
don't think that at all.
We're
So,
always, no, you guys
Yeah.
just got to be a little patient with us. We're trying to figure out
the
now-
new schedule
the
right
new
now,
schedule.
pretty much, because I have a lot less time.
I have everything written down, and we're hoping now my mom's coming, mom and dad, Nana and Papa, so now they're coming here. We're trying to, she's going to kind of help me with some stuff too. She's going to help me kind of organize my schedule, life, everything, mind. And she's like, I got you. We're going to help you. We're going to get you kind of all on calendars and situated. So we're going to be back in the swing of thing with YouTube. You just got to be a little bit patient. And we still have videos in our phone.
Yeah,
that
I
need
have
to be
one more
edited.
yet to edit, so we
And-
have some footage.
Brody was keeping us consistent. Brody was, but we can't do that to him. He's in college. He's in high school.
He's in
in
football.
football. He's
In a
going
youth
to
group, right?
I mean, he's going to homecoming. I mean, there's just so much going on.
I thought you were about to cry.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
my gosh, that was...
No, there's
Cut.
just no, there's just so much going on. So it's just we just kind of have to like get back on it. But Brody kept us so consistent because he could just boom edit
was
it and we'll throw
great.
some Nikes at him.
It was great having him at it.
But now that's just not his
Come
responsibility.
five me.
His focus needs to be school, football, and church, and Sunday classes and stuff like that, and friends. And so we're just, this old man has got to get, young buck.
I gotta get my life back, really. I mean, I've been leaving the house at 5 a.m. and getting home at 6:30, 7-ish.
Lucky, if we're lucky. We've been
So it's
getting
been
home pretty
long
late.
days. Greg says the lady on my shirt has some nice TikToks.
When I picked that shirt out, I didn't think her TikToks were that big. I didn't, when it got out of the box, I'm like, okay.
Oh, she's got some nice TikToks.
Yeah, okay.
That's a shirt, you know?
Yeah.
It's just a shirt.
I thought the things were smaller on there. I didn't realize how.
The buttons?
No, like the pictures and stuff. I thought they were a little smaller, but I like
Like,
it.
you thought her TikToks were smaller?
No, like all of it. I thought the pictures, like all of it was smaller. But I like it. I think it looks really good on you. I wish they had a girls.
I
like a
know, they
girls,
don't, but
like,
I was
style.
browsing the site today, and I might reach out to them because they have hats, they got sunglasses, they got shoes, shorts,
Wow.
jorts.
You can make a whole
They got
outfit,
jorts?
whole wardrobe.
They don't have jorts. We got a small crowd tonight. This is like
It's okay.
intimate.
It's super intimate.
I like it. The chat isn't like flying.
We needed that anyways. We've had like a
Yeah, especially with today. Like I didn't want to be like all stressed out, you know.
Yeah.
I had something on my tip of my tongue and I forgot what I was gonna say.
Is it bad that I can hear Boss Baby upstairs and I know exactly which episode it is?
No, you could probably
Just-
recite the words.
I
of
can.
it.
Yellow 100.
So what's
Oh my gosh.
What?
Both took 2 steps today.
Oh my god. And who did you tell first?
Count Amanda. I did. I did tell Count Amanda first, but it was on accident. You were in the group chat, so I figured hit all birds.
2 birds, 1 bush.
2 birds, 3 birds, 1 bush.
That's a party.
Yeah, I was gonna call you. I was gonna hang up and call you, but then the school called, Maverick. So yeah, so then I was like, I'll just text it, and then I forgot. Oh wait,
And then
Your feelings.
You know, like I don't just watch
your
every
6.
message because when we have like group texts and stuff, like lots of times it goes off and there's like 15, 20 messages, and I'm working. You know, Kyle and Amanda, you should be working too. Just kidding.
no, they entertain me.
I when I finally look at my phone, I'm scrolling through and I'm like, what? Like Bo took steps and I find out in a group message.
Yeah, I felt really bad about that. Can't take that back. Reel that back in. Sorry about that. But
Did you get a video?
no,
kind of
you know
sense?
why, Claire? Because I was playing on the floor with him. Wasn't
You were on
thinking-
TikTok.
No, I didn't even have my phone by me. I was playing on the floor with him, debating whether or not we should get dressed and go to the park. But then the storm came in. So I was like, thank goodness we weren't out doing that. But no, I was just on the floor playing blocks with him. He was hanging onto the couch like barely. Like he doesn't even need to hang on to it. But I think it's like a comfort thing. And he had one hand on it. All of a sudden he looked at me, just let it go. And I didn't want to freak. So I was just like, okay, come here. And like he literally just went and then just like fell into my arms.
You know,
and I was like, that just happened.
I came home. I didn't, because when I first got home at like 6:30 to pick Brody up, I didn't even come in. I stayed in my car. He got in the car. We went to go get his haircut. I got home at like 8:35, and I went upstairs to change. And I saw Bo, and he saw me, and he just wanted me, and he started crying, and I felt so bad because we had to do this. So hopefully
he's probably sleeping.
Well, I'll give him some snuggles, and then I'm not even gonna see him because I gotta go to bed, go to work. I mean, what's tomorrow? I'll see him tomorrow night. That's crazy though. This schedule is crazy.
It's very crazy.
Baby face plants are so funny.
Yeah, he just like fell like right into me, and I was just like kind of freaking out. I scared him at first until he realized that I was like happy for him, but then like all afternoon he was just cruising. I mean, he took his little walker and he was cruising around the whole upstairs. He was cruising around, and then I forgot to tell you that too. So you know how that couch is an L shape?
Yeah.
He was on the one side. He let go and walked to the other side of the couch.
You told me he took a couple steps.
He did to me, but he did it again.
And then he took like 5 steps.
No, it wasn't that far. You know what I mean? Like the one cushion where it meets the other. He just kind of to the other side. So
this is how I find out, guys.
Sorry. I think he's...
Let me guess, you're pregnant too?
I was going to tell you later.
Lindsay, don't spread rumors.
That's a joke.
Don't spread rumors.
You're the one who said it.
Sunshine was 7.
Oh my gosh. No. 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 We're good.
Bo walked like 2 miles today, Greg says.
Yeah. I know.
And I missed it.
Well, you know, you can just pretend when you see it.
I mean,
like
he
it
is.
was the first time again.
Oh no, he's not 1 yet. Sully, It was Sully's birthday. You got so many kids. I don't know whose dang birthday it is.
Oh my gosh! Don't even. Yeah.
When's Sully's birthday?
9/9.
When's Bo's?
9/22.
Nice job.
I was there. Were you?
I was there for barely for a couple. Barely for a couple, but I'm here now, right?
Yeah.
Barely.
Sitting there going, do you really need an epidural? Come on.
You don't. You did it one time without an epidural. Yeah. You don't need this one.
That's because the whole time when I'm laboring at home, biting on a pillow, you're sleeping. You're like, it's not time. You're way too inconsistent. Not time.
It's not time.
Get to the ER, and my water breaks as we're walking in.
Nurse came in. I'm like, she's good. I just checked her.
Yeah.
Like, she's good. She's only at 6.
No, I didn't even get an IV. I didn't get anything. They're like, it's go time. And I'm like, no, I need my medicine. They're like, oh, no, honey, you waited too long.
And I'm like, no, it's not go time yet.
And then he's like, it's a blessing. See, I helped you. You wanted to do this without medicine, so I helped you. Yeah.
Are you a realtor anymore? Sorry, I hopped on late. Yes, I sure am, Lester. I'm actually in the middle of my continuing education to renew my license because it's been 2 years since I've had my license. Once you've had your license for 2 years, you have to renew it. I have to finish the continuing education. Almost done with it, though. I crammed a bunch this weekend. I'll be done by next weekend. Yeah. I think Sully's in the living room messing with us. Sullivan, stand up.
Eric.
Or you're grounded. I hear him.
Okay.
I hear him.
There was knocking on a window, and we have all of our shades open.
Speaking of knocking, want to tell that story?
Oh my gosh. Kyle saved the day.
Or should we just let Kyle tell it in the chat?
Kyle saved the day. So after literally we lost power yesterday for a few hours, had no power from the storm. So that was awful. We didn't know if we were going to have to throw our food away, when it was going to come back on. Eric finally gets to the football game. I'm trying to calm the kids down now.
We're not just late for our live stream. We're late for everything.
Everything.
Except for work. Not late for work.
No, you're always early for that. So then we're dealing with all that. I'm trying to get the kids situated. I'm in the loft. We're just chilling, me and Bo, Miles, whatever. And all of a sudden it's dark outside and just somebody starts pounding on my door.
9 o'clock at night.
Late. And so I at first originally thought that it was on the TV Then I heard again. I'm like, okay, that's not on TV. Is it fireworks? So I went to the back of the house because we can see fireworks from the back of the house.
Disney.
Went back there, nothing, but I could still hear the knocking. The knocking is louder back in my room than it was in the loft. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Start walking by the stairs. I'm like, it is the door. So I immediately call Eric because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to do? Who is knocking on our door?
I was at an away game, by the way.
Yeah, so he's not anywhere near close. So then all of a sudden I go down, I peek, like, you're loud. I told you to be quiet, and you're on speakerphone, and he's like, who is it? Don't answer the door. Call. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now he knows we're here. So I'm looking through the people, and I'm like, sure enough, there's a man standing there, like, knocking on the door. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm not answering
Mind
the
you,
door.
we have a doorbell.
Yeah, never ring the doorbell. Just pound it. And I'm talking, like, hard, like, on the door. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I immediately, like,
No, we weren't talking about you, buddy.
we weren't talking about you, bud.
Why did you think it was right there?
I don't know. That's weird.
That's
Love you.
so weird. Love you, buddy. So yeah. Then anyways, he starts to back further away, but he's still staring at the door. And I'm like, okay, what is going on? Like, he's back away from the door, but he's still there. But he stopped knocking. Then all of a sudden, I told you he was on foot. Was not on foot. Ended up getting in a parked car, driving away. I text Kyle. Kyle comes, sits in my driveway until Eric gets home.
That's how good of a guy Kyle
He's
is.
such a good guy. He is such a good guy.
Greg says...
Amanda, thanks for letting him do that.
Yeah. Greg says, yesterday's storm was a gully washer. And then Clara says, gully washer. Greg, be ye a pirate? Be ye a pirate, Greg.
What?
I sound like Shrek there.
Yeah, that was weird.
Was that Shrek? That was like a Irish pirate. RMAT. National Talk Like a Pirate Day is Monday. How do you even know that? Who knows?
Who knows? Who is that? Who said
It's
that?
Greg.
Greg.
Greg, how do you know when National Talk Like a Pirate Day is?
Hey. You know,
A
you gotta
Scottish
know
pirate,
those
there you go.
things. You have to know those things.
Eric, how long is your commute? Frank?
It depends.
An hour and 45 minutes.
But if it's Friday, traffic,
Probably
it all
2
depends
hours.
when you leave. All of that matters.
Yeah, I'm driving back and forth right now to Cape Canaveral, and with traffic and everything. I mean, in the morning, I could probably get there in like in an hour and 15 minutes, but that's if I take the toll roads. I'd like to avoid those because I don't want to rack up too big of a bill. So in the morning, I always go the non-toll roadway. It takes me like an hour and 45 minutes. I got to be there at 7. I leave the house shortly after 5 a.m. And then in the evening, I usually take toll roads home because if I don't, it's going to take me like 2 hours and 40 minutes to get home, it says. So I take the toll roads home, and it takes me like an hour and 40 minutes on the way home usually because it's a little bit busier.
You have to speak in a pirate voice on your TikTok on Monday.
Did somebody say that?
Yeah.
I would love to do that. I'm going to try to remember that. Are you putting a reminder?
No.
Oh, well, no,
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Okay.
Oh, it's good. It's good. All right. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, so we're at 94,000 followers on TikTok.
Almost.
No, we're at it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And I posted a TikTok. You know, that's a good amount of followers. Usually, I post a TikTok. It's got like 1,000 views within an hour. That's easy, you know. I posted one tonight. I heard both.
I'm gonna go
I
check
posted one tonight, and it was stuck at 0 views for like 20 minutes. And then I got 1 view, and then I got 2 views, and then I got 3 views, and so on and so on. Like, I'd check it like 5 minutes and have another view. So we're like, what's going on here? I deleted it, reposted it, same thing happened. But now it's got like 500 and some. So I don't know if servers were down or what. I don't know much about that. Amy says tomorrow is cream-filled donut day. Why do we need a day for everything? You know, when's Florida Day? That's what I want to know. Somebody look it up. When is Florida Day? That's when we should have a big celebration. When's National Move to Florida Day? It's got to be a day for that. Lots of people move to Florida. I know because work is giving us donuts. Oh, okay, that you work at a place like that does stuff for you. That's nice. And I'm going to try, Claire. I'm going to try to remember when is Eric Day? Every day's Eric Day, Kyle. Didn't you see I got a beer box today? I got some Hawaiian shirts the other day. It's always Eric Day. There's a calendar. I know there's a calendar, Clara, but I bet you there's no way that like tomorrow, September, what's tomorrow? September 14th? Am I right? Whatever tomorrow is. If it's September 14th, it's got to be more than just one day, right? It's got to be like National Cream Filled Donut Day and National Craft Beer Day, right? I mean, there's got to be more than one thing that tomorrow is. Every day's moved to Florida Day. That's a good point, Greg. I like to think I'm a hard worker, beach vacation dreaming. Like I said, I'm at my day job. I leave the house at 5 a.m., get home 6:30 or 7 p.m., and then I'm trying to do these TikToks and things like that, get them edited so I can post them the next morning, blah, blah, blah. Always doing something. Like literally, we don't go to bed till probably midnight. So I stay up till midnight, get up at like 4:30 a.m. I don't sleep a lot. Amanda says, although Florida became the 27th U.S. state on March 3rd, 1845, National Florida is celebrated on January 25th each year. We need to remember that. Lindsay? Who's coming down? That sounds like Lindsay. You good?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
January 25th is National Florida Day.
Oh.
See, there's got to be a national day for like everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Greg says December 30th is National Bacon Day. That should be on the calendar. It should be, correct. Everybody should have off for that day. I like bacon. Lindsay's not a big fan.
Ugh, I hate the smell.
At least now I have the Blackstone. I can cook it outside, right? Tracy says, oh, it's Tracy Gorby. Hey, Eric. Hope you all are having a great evening.
Hey, Tracy?
Lindsay's here too, Tracy. She's just behind the camera right now. She's going to check on both. She'll say hi too. 120. Nikki says January 25th is her birthday. Okay, we'll put it on our calendar, Nikki. Good night, Frank. Hope you have a good night. Frank, I'm going to try to get to the post office. I mean, I don't know when Saturday for sure we can do it. Right? Or I'm gonna leave you the key. Are you gonna try to go?
Yes, I will try and go.
Lindsay's gonna try to go tomorrow. Let's hope so. What's up, Sean Wisco in the house? Greg says March 14th, National Save a Spider Day. We are going to not save any spiders, Greg. I mean, Lindsay gets mad at me. Do you remember, like, when we first moved here? I don't think you got mad, but there was, like, a big wolf spider out there, remember? On our patio? And it had the babies on its back. Remember that? It was covered in babies. And I couldn't kill it.
Mm-mm.
I, captured it.
Now I don't really want to.
I was very lightly moving it. I moved it down the street, gave it a new home by some other neighbor's house.
Oh, my gosh.
And at least it was away from our house, but maybe this is the karma that we have now, right?
Yeah.
I gave somebody else a spider infestation, and now all of a sudden our whole house is covered in poisonous spiders. Tracy says, hey, Linz. Sorry I didn't know you were there. We're just hopping on. Well, it's good to have you guys. It's only 7 something there? That must be nice. Have the whole night ahead of you yet.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah, we're almost done here. It's been we got on late. Have to get up super early. You guys can probably tell I got bags under my eyes. Brittany says, question about school enrollment for kids. Were you able to enroll kids before the move down, or did you have to wait until you were in Florida to enroll? And how long did that process take? All right, Brittany. So you can enroll your children in school as soon as you've secured housing. Now, that could be a rental. It could be purchasing a home. All you need is that accepted offer. If you're purchasing a home, you have a signed accepted offer. You can use that to enroll your kids in school. Or if you have a lease that you've signed, you can use that to enroll your kids in school. The process online, it's all done online. It doesn't take that long, but I mean, if you're applying for the zoned school for wherever it is that you live, they have to take you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're trying to get into a charter school, a magnet school, sorry, got a bubble. Or if you're trying to open enroll, you definitely want to call the schools first to make sure that they have the room for you, because they may not even have the room and you might have to go to the publicly zoned school. So you should know all that information before you're signing a lease, before you're even putting an offer in a house. Any of that stuff, know where your kids are going to be going to school prior to that. And like I said, the process is all online. It's really quick. I mean, we have 5 kids that are school age, so it took me a while to go through the whole thing. But I'd say 1 kid, you can go through the whole application process online probably in like 20 to 30 minutes.
The biggest stuff is just getting like shot records.
Right, and then you have to get to Florida. Once you're here, you have to have all the shot records transferred onto a Florida form. Now, if you're smart and you've already looked ahead, maybe you gotten a pediatrician here, you just call them up, have your records transferred over. They'll have those shot records waiting for you. Otherwise, you can go to any urgent care clinic and pay like a $75 fee to have them transferred over.
I don't know.
We did that the first time.
And it wasn't as smooth as
Yeah, I
having
sat
a
in there for a long
pediatrician.
time. But then, yeah, it's just like bringing in proof of address, which again can be the copy of your accepted offer. It could be your rental lease. It could be a utility bill that you just received, anything like that. You got to bring your IDs, just all the necessary paperwork you got to bring in. It's not a bad process, really.
No. The school stuff's not bad. It's just they really want those, like all the health stuff.
Amanda says you can transfer shots to the Department of Health. It was easy and cheap. There you go. Thank you. I think you have to make an appointment for that, though, Amanda, correct? I think you need to make an appointment. And I remember when we first moved here, like the appointments were like weeks out. And we needed to have our kids in school now. So we went to an urgent care. So
Yeah.
if you're moving ahead of time, make that appointment with the Department of Health. Make that appointment with your pediatrician that you're going to be with here. Get that all taken care of ahead of time.
Yeah. Definitely, like Claire said, we did that. Amanda, it took about a week to get back. So you better, plan ahead. Definitely plan ahead.
Paul says, is it worth it to move to Florida at this point with inflation if you don't have a high-end job? I mean, inflation's everywhere, Paul. So it's not like inflation's just in Florida. Granted, yes, the house prices rise more in Florida than they did a lot of other places, but there's other places that it rose more. Inflation isn't local to just Florida. It's the whole country for the most part. I'd say the whole world, but our country's probably the worst off. So you're going to have inflation everywhere.
But it's definitely here.
What's important is to definitely do your mock budget. We always say that. Find out exactly what your bills are going to be, how much your insurance is going to go up, what groceries are going to be, because that's been a big one for us.
That was like, we did our mock budget when we first got here, and for a few months for our groceries, like we had our normal groceries, and it has been in a serious increase in the last few months, like insane.
No, I'm saying, we got a pretty big family.
We
got
do.
a lot of boys that are growing and eating a lot of food. But I feel like we spend $300 in groceries in a week.
More than that.
I'm saying if we spend $300 in groceries in a week, it feels like we don't have enough.
No.
So
It's ridiculous.
it's ridiculous.
What we could once get for $180, $200 a week, it's $400. It's insane weekly. Like, it's crazy.
We should have talked about our Walmart debacle, but we don't have time for that anymore.
That is like
I
a whole
do
nother. That's a
wanna
whole YouTube video.
I do want to remind people what Paul asked earlier. I am a realtor here in the state of Florida. What I specialize with is putting you in contact with different realtors throughout the state, the best realtors in those parts of the state. You can ask anybody in this group that's gotten a realtor from me, ask for their testimonial. They've had great experiences. They've bought homes. Even in the rough market that we had months ago, where it was super competitive, multiple people went and the realtors that I recommended were able to secure homes in that time, beat out multiple offers, find houses that not other realtors knew about. I got the best realtors in the state.
They're really great.
So if you
Ladies
guys
and gents.
are looking for a realtor that is very knowledgeable, has tons of experience helping clients move from out of state, and is going to be more than just someone that's going to write the offer for you, definitely reach out to me. You can do that on Facebook, Instagram. Email is the preferred method. All those are down in the description of this video, but reach out to me and I'd be happy to put you in contact with the best person in whatever area it is that you're looking for.
Yeah, Greg, he said $250 for just him. It is outrageous. Like,
God.
it is.
You probably
Like I
bought a
said,
bunch of steaks and seafood and lobster, Greg.
We are really like, we are savers and we are like budgeters, and like we pay attention, like this goes here, how much gas, like we do that. We like to save. And like we know what we spend on our groceries, we know all that. And I'm telling you, to see it go from $180 a week to then almost that 1 week when you have to get like cleaning supplies. So you have like every other week we add in our cleaning, you add in deodorants, stuff like that. To go when the same amount of food, and it to go to almost like $450, $475, almost $500. Like,
we've spent $500 before.
a week. Like, it's crazy. Like, it is absolutely crazy.
I want
to
to
me.
address this question that Michael just said. He said, keep hearing that home insurance companies are leaving Florida and it's creating problems. I want you to do something. What's the name? Michael. Because I don't have time to address this. It is a big problem. We're about ready to get off. But I wanted you to go to our channel. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go to this. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to paste it in the live chat. Michael, I want you to go to this video. And that will explain why the home insurance companies are leaving Florida, why the prices are going sky high. That's going to give you all the info on that. It's a very informative video.
It is.
But guys, we are at about our time limit tonight.
You have to get
We
to bed.
apologize because of everything going on in our lives, but we definitely wanted to make sure we got a live stream in this week because we didn't last week because of everything going on.
And I'm going to try. I will let you guys know Thursday if I'm going to go live for Lindsay.
So watch
Everything, fingers crossed. I just have so much I have to get done before Nana and Papa get here. But I really, really want to get back to the lunchtime with Lindsay. And I want to get back into that routine. I will let the page and the group know. And maybe I'll throw it on Instagram too.
We'll do everything. We'll put on like
Yeah.
an Instagram story. We'll do, even on YouTube, you can do a community post. You could do one to just our members, but only Greg would see it. Greg, that's what you get too. We can do members only posts. So watch out for that, Greg.
Yeah. We can do drinking games.
Yeah, Walmart
my
story next week,
lost-
Amy. You got it. It's a pretty good one.
Isn't he always the one that does, or is that Frank that says drink with my lip gloss?
That might be. We'll do the Walmart story next week. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh.
But definitely
Check your receipts, guys.
Hey.
If you do Walmart pickup, that's what I'll give you a little. Check your receipts. If they do,
lip gloss drinking game.
if they if you have substitution, like I can never say the word substitutions, or like they just don't have something, check your receipt.
They for just as a preamble to what's to come. We were missing tons of stuff that they said we had. It wasn't the
But they were
substitutions.
still.
Yeah, but they still charged us
They
for
still
it.
charged us.
One more time, if you like my shirts, head to royora.com. The link is down in the description of this video, royaura.com. Use code FWF15, 15% off your whole order. These shirts are great, guys. There's like 2,000 different styles on the site. Tons of selection. Love the shirts. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. And until next time, guys. Wait, that doesn't
you
make sense.
totally messed that up.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Next time.